Maybe.
Hello, we're live on channel, whatever this channel is.
Channel 4.
Hello there. Not channel 4.
Please do not swear.
Please do not swear.
Aye.
My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
And my name is James Baker.
And this is Mando for Show, in which we watch The Mandalorian. And this week's episode is called The Tragedy. And we'll soon find out why it's called The Tragedy. Before we start, though, if you do like this episode, and if you want to hit the like button there and share, that would be great as well. And to get timely reminders of when we post up new content, you can always tap the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and YouTube will magically contact you. There'll be a notification of when we post up new videos, which is usually every Thursday and every Monday. Because we have a podcast that goes out on the Monday, and we have a video, Mando for Show, that goes out every Thursday, which is today, which just happens to be the day before the new episode comes out. So it's perfect. You get to watch the episode again, a bit of a recap for you in the next day. Anyway, if you want to play along, what we're going to do is fire up Disney Plus. We're looking at chapter 14, which is season 2, episode 6, which is The Tragedy. And we'll count down from 3, 2, 1, and then we go. So is everyone ready?
Ready.
I feel like I'm in the 1950s, like lamb chop. Is everyone ready? Shall we begin?
Yes, dear.
Yeah, what dear?
Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready, James?
I'm ready.
And remember, we don't skip
then
anything.
Let's go.
What?
We just keep going. So
I said, let's go. Oh, sorry.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's the first time I've done that properly. Never skip the recap. Remember, folks.
Never skip, because
Never.
recaps are important, much like
Yeah,
kneecaps
because they're
are important.
Yes.
because they're always relevant to the episode.
Yes.
Never skip
As
the
in
recap.
the gunslinger episode, that was a scene there
Yeah.
where everybody thought that at the time, and it was a certain bounty hunter.
I thought it was Moff Gideon.
I thought it was Gideon.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but a few people kind of thought it was. But I mean, they were stretching out a limb, to be honest with you. It might have been Boba, but
Also, this is
now
the
we know
nice
he
lady.
is alive. The nice lady.
This is the nice lady.
Yes.
Is that from
Very
something?
nice.
Is that a quote from something? I feel it is. Go talk to the nice lady. No,
If it's not, it should be.
I think it is. That's probably the most Star Wars of this entire show, is the freighter going over the top of the camera.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Classic motif.
Yep. Sub-Lieutenant, whatever her face is.
Sub-Lieutenant, whatever her face
You were really
is.
showing off last week, weren't you?
I know.
With your knowledge.
I mean, technically it was the week before, but
Yeah.
we
Of
confirmed
Spangles.
last week.
Spangles on a board.
Yeah, Spangles.
So I've just got the Lucasfilm logo up. I'm just making sure.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right.
Me too.
Nice one.
Let me get
That's fine. I was just a bit paranoid.
stuff.
So Faith can do that now. Faith can
Oh,
name
can
all
she?
those. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's a bit more difficult than you think.
I can't remember that it's the
It is.
Mandalorian at the end, and every time I see it, I'm going, Mandalorian at the end. I need to remember it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Love
Here we
all these
go.
shots, man.
We're getting into it.
Must not say how good looking this episode is. Must not say how good looking this is.
I don't have a.
Oh, this is brilliant.
This is funny. His amusement at calling him his name.
Yeah, it's so funny. Huh? I love this bit because he's clearly lightening up and taking a shine to this kid.
Aye.
And
It's
he's
the first time you hear him laugh, isn't it?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, just like last time. His wee vocalizations as well are so cute.
No. Look at
I
that.
can hear somebody's audio in the background.
Sorry, I had to turn it up. It's me. Sorry.
Oh, did you? Is it you, James? Sorry.
I don't want
Dank
him to-
Farrick.
I just wanted to hear him say
Dank Farrick.
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Who, as a parent, hasn't done
Oh God, I know.
explain something like that and the kid's going, you go, no, you're great, you're great.
Guys, I think I'm just going to watch this episode. You just talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm just-
I know, I love it.
You're very
I know
sick, kid.
Do they say Dank Farrick in every episode now?
Me?
I know.
Did they
I
say
say,
that in
I
season
say
one,
every,
Dank
I
Farrick?
say it every day now. That's all I know.
Oh, there's Paul.
Hello,
Hi,
Paul. It kind of looks a bit like Death Star, but it's also got that little bit in the middle that looks a bit like Star Killer Base as well.
Which
And was that-
is the Death Star.
Was that blue thing always there, or is that the tracker that the bad lady put in a couple of episodes ago?
Do you
Like,
think
if they
those
know-
things are meant? Because see, was it last episode when he was putting the red and blue wires together?
The red wire and the blue wire.
Yeah,
And
That
he was
wasn't
having
there
he was
before.
having a
Like-
hard time. Maybe that's him.
as in
fighting
lightsaber,
Yeah, the light blue and red.
lightsaber colours.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The tragedy.
This is a well-named.
Are these all hidden
Oh.
things like
Maybe.
the Death Star and all
Or
that? you know?
It could just be it's a
Who
blue
knows?
wire and a red wire.
I do feel as if they do a lot of that to add in for the fans,
Mhm.
which is great. Love it.
Please go with me.
He's really happy with that, isn't he?
Is happy with it. I love the fact this one it's straight in.
Pre-Star
True.
Killer.
It is pre-Star Killer, yeah. But maybe
What
Baby Yoda, sorry, Grogu knows more than he's letting on. Also, I like how he
I've
can
not-
see because he's looking at the.
Yeah.
So there's a sort of bottom bit. He can
Yeah.
looks over. At this point, you can see him looking through.
His
the-
bottom bit.
Yeah, that bit there.
Yeah.
And you can see him looking through it. I think it's really cool.
Try to hold his puke in.
I think the reason why this puppet, I mean, it is a puppet. He's not real. Sorry,
That's cool.
folks.
That's cool.
The way it sells it is in the puppetry. The puppetry for this guy is
Yeah.
just amazing.
I know. I've not seen stuff.
He's had
that
his
good.
He's had his jetpack out a lot in this season, hasn't he?
He has.
I know. Quite like the way you phrased
Great
that,
shot.
Jody. He's always getting his jetpack out these days.
I know. I didn't want it to be like that, but you've made it something else.
I'm talking about his jetpack. What are you talking about?
What is with Jedis in circles?
I know they like a circle.
They do.
I like this Stonehenge thing place though.
I
Yeah,
think
me
we-
too.
Were we talking last week? It's surprising any Jedi's ever got trained. Because if
Yeah.
they're like 5 minutes old, it's like, oh, you're too old.
It's too old. It needs to be snatched directly from the mother.
Yeah.
They're leaning towers of Stonehenge though, but they are supported. That's fine.
Yeah.
With wee rocks. They'll not fall over.
Oh my gosh, that's just so cute.
I know.
And then you can see in the background there, in the way there, just slip that over
See that?
just in the background.
See the anticipation of this scene though. What's gonna you're like, oh God, what's gonna happen here?
Yeah, I was like that all through this episode.
I actually
Yeah.
I had to pause it for 5 minutes and have a bit of a break.
Yeah. Go for a lie down.
I did. I was like, this is just too much.
This is too
This
much.
is going to be over. This is going to be over too soon.
This is the shortest episode as well.
Yeah, it's about 30
Just
minutes.
always pack in so much. Pack in so much.
We'll see when this happens. See when
Oh,
this
Jesus
happens.
Christ,
It was
I know.
just like, holy shit.
Also,
I cannot
I
did-
was
believe
like,
it.
I was like a cartoon. I was like, what?
What?
see the way that the camera
Sorry,
tracks
what?
the ship. That was it reminded me of Battlestar Galactica. The way that they used to track ships, and I loved the
What?
way.
That is just gorgeous.
Look at
I
it.
know, isn't it?
Oh,
Look at it.
look at that. What are they doing to us?
I know. Guys, I think I'm having a nerdgasm.
Oh, I know. Totally. Is he Lego?
Yeah,
That's me.
Is he? I'll up you one.
I don't have anything.
Have you not got to get your jetpack out?
Yeah, get your jetpack out. Get your jetpack, Jody.
Could do. Yeah.
Oh man,
I've had it out too much this season.
No kidding.
Goosebumps for
It's
Slave
mate.
1.
saw that ship. I was like, oh,
It's quite
Goosebumps for
Jedi-ish
Slave
when he
1.
comes out, isn't it?
It is.
Oh,
aye.
Goosebumps. You're right. Slave 1. Yes.
I think that's
Slave
I think
1.
that's part of the story because the wee fella's got there with a Jedi beacon and he's like, oh, okay, so maybe this is not who we think it is.
Love it.
Walking down the back of the bike now.
That's what I thought as well.
It's amazing how much this planet looks like Southern California.
Funny that. And as with his gaffy sticks. I wonder why he moved on to a gaffy stick for his favourite weapon.
Because
Close combat.
Standing on the dunes of Tatooine.
he also uses the same gun as they've got as well. Gun.
Oh, have you seen the Nerf gun? The Mando Nerf gun? Out next year. Oh, yeah.
Are you going to be alright, Jody?
I don't know. I love this episode.
Oh man,
That's great.
This is so good.
And there's a callback here to
Aye.
2 lines in the Star Wars universe. I'm a Jedi, like my father before me, and then I'm a simple man trying to make my way through the universe.
Uh-huh. He just commands the screen as well, Boba, doesn't he?
yeah. Big Bob.
Big Bob.
Big Bobby.
Father
Big Bobby
Arthur.
Fett. Arthur Fett.
No, Arthur. Arthur Wet Pants, whatever his name is. The Aqua guy.
Oh.
Aquaman.
Oh yeah. That's his dad as well.
Look at the Mandalorian trying to outsmart Boba Fett. He's already thought it through.
I know, man.
Just don't try it.
No chance.
On that hinge, by the way. If you look
I love the
closely at
fact
that
he's got
second
her up
figure.
Oh, aye. Whistling Birds use them sparingly every episode.
Every episode.
I know.
Every single
Saw
episode.
that meme.
It's quite
Saw that
funny.
meme. It's funny. Yeah.
So this is the
Maybe that's a
one.
tragedy. Maybe that's the last of the Whistling Birds. Maybe that's a tragedy.
No, maybe yeah. Where I've noticed a plot contrivance, and it's this bit here. The taking off of the jetpack, and it seems the only reason he does that is so that it makes it difficult for him later on in the episode. I don't know.
I don't want to peek behind the curtain. I'm quite happy just.
I know. Sorry.
You're not. Every single week. Every week.
Without fail. Spoiling everything.
It's a plot.
That's cool.
It's a plot device.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So why is she get robotic abs?
Because she got her abdomen shot out by the other guy.
The other bounty hunter.
Oh, this gunslinger guy.
Yeah.
The Han Solo wannabe.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
he was pretty crap.
Well, apparently it was a good shot. Well, good enough to waste Ming-Na's midriff anyway.
Yeah. She's a good character. I like her.
Aye.
Didn't like him. Didn't like the gunslinger.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go, mate.
We're just like, what now?
These are the drop ships from Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I initially thought
That's
this was
right.
going to be like Death Troopers or something.
Yeah.
But I wasn't disappointed, I have to say. See when they run out of the drop ship, does one of them hit their head or does it get shot immediately?
Oh, I don't know. If there's a few of them get shot immediately, if one hits their head, that'd be really nice.
It looks as if they either hit their head immediately or I love this bit.
I know.
He's like, don't worry, I'll protect you. As if he needs it. He's got like Jedi force field in him. Oh man, this is so bloody good.
I didn't know who directed it until it finished. I usually like to know up
Neither
front who
did I.
directed it.
Me neither. I didn't know either. Right, watch. Dunk.
Oh,
Does he get shot?
Maybe a bit of
I think he
both.
maybe gets shot.
Yeah.
Bit of both, maybe.
By the way, see all this stuff? It does reek of Rodriguez.
Oh
This
yeah.
guy-
stuff.
Once you know.
Once you know.
This commander here, he's awesome. You guys go forward.
I actually think the stormtroopers have a little bit of a give it a good go here. You know.
They'll give it.
Yeah.
God love them. They're giving it a shot at least. It's quite.
You know,
It's
they're not
almost
totally-
comical.
Yeah, but you know they're definitely
I
giving
think
that a go.
it's to do with the fact that they need stormtroopers, so they give them like 2 weeks
This
worth of
is-
training.
Yeah, this
And if you
is
make
just,
it 3 weeks, you get the orange
Cauldron.
see all this stuff. Oh my
Aye.
god, man!
Oh, this was awesome. By the way,
Somebody online.
This is very
Sorry, go.
Polynesian-y type weapon. You know, those sticks with the big pokey things in them that they have.
Yeah. Somebody had said Bo-Katan, badass. You know, Ashoka Tano, badass. Boba Fett, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Because he just
was
comes
so
in and
good.
rips it up, doesn't he?
Do you remember how excited we were when we saw Darth Vader at the end of Rogue One? He's doing all the kind of stuff and throwing things and all that kind of thing. And then we see Boba Fett doing this. It was awesome.
Well, this is it. They're actually showing why they're legendary characters. They're
Totally.
terrifying fighters.
So see
you
this
know,
bit. See this bit coming up. This is Rodriguez through and through.
Oh, big time! It's a great scene.
Aye. That's the gun that was outside the pub in.
Yeah.
So it was, in the first season.
Mm-hmm.
This is taking. She's obviously played Zelda. You can do this in Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Or she's watched Raiders of the Lost Ark.
There's that as well. Fortunately, it's a wee kind of gully. Some of this looks too real. Do you know this is a 14 plus certificate on Disney Plus?
It is not, is it?
It's a 14 plus, yeah.
Also, what is Stormtrooper armor made of? Is it old Airfix kits? Because it just shatters.
We've never seen it shatter though before like that.
No, you did the armorer. The armorer made it shatter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yeah, she did the old anvil hammer. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Just see
Don't
what
spoil it, James. Boba Fett's better.
This bit here.
He's the best shatterer. Oh yeah. I tell you, Rodriguez's action sequences are just terrific, aren't they?
Oh,
and to see it in a Star Wars film is just pure magic. She's brilliant. I'm glad they brought her back.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. Brilliant. I love it when this one comes in as well. You're like, fantastic. They mean business. Yes.
The little guy with he's going like that. He's got his wee meditation thing on.
It's determined. I think he thinks because he's wearing Beskar he can do anything.
Maybe.
I'm going to protect you. Yeah, thanks.
Huh?
Baby Yoda's in the zone.
Yes.
Was anyone disappointed that a Jedi never turned up though?
Well, that's the thing is, if you look,
I wasn't actually.
At the distant thing where Ferric is pointing the gun at Baby Yoda, you can see two figures on the hinge.
Can you?
Yes.
We need to point
Run
that
it
out.
back. Not now. Don't run it back and pause it just now, but run it
No,
back
no.
and pause it next time you watch it.
Maybe we'll do that at the end then. You can pause it and show us.
Sure.
Guys, tell us where you're at just now, because I had a bit of a delay kicked in.
They're back to back and they're getting shot at by a whole bunch of troopers. The imps are coming in.
They're closing in.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
Yeah.
Have you seen the whistling birds yet? Have they taken off yet?
Yeah. Aye.
Yeah. Yeah, Boba Fett's just about to be blowing someone
How
up.
did
now.
you pause it?
No, something happened. It was like it paused itself.
There's Boba in all his armor.
Wow.
I like the fact he's almost wearing a kilt.
Aye,
Yeah.
that's definitely
That's pretty
very
cool.
Boba McFett.
Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby McFett.
Bob McFett. That's a definite T-shirt.
And those are
Knee
canon.
cannons.
Yeah.
Knee
Those are
cannons.
canon. They're in the visual
Oh.
dictionary.
Oh man, love this bit.
I did not love this bit. And by the way, there's a lot of people going to be disappointed this Christmas.
No, but I love this bit though.
Oh yeah, this bit, yeah. The wee slow motion bit. Oh, this bit was awesome as well. This bit's what I'm talking about. Right, look, he aims for the bottom one.
Oh, he actually does, because he says that at the end, doesn't it? After. Uh-huh. Yeah. He actually is aiming for the bottom one.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. They got both. Just goes to show you there's a bit of luck involved.
Yeah.
I thought he was joking. Oh man. First tragedy.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it is the tragedy.
It
Seen
is.
better days, that shit, mind you. I mean, it's
It was
getting beat up like crazy, getting torn apart by the Jawas. Then it was getting torn apart by bloody spiders.
What's the name of
Put
Gideon's?
together in a by fish. The name of Gideon's what?
Ship.
The
By
pointy
ship?
thing.
Don't know.
Mhm.
The Chancellor's Express. Don't know. Looks like an arrowhead
Mm-hmm.
or a
It's
spearhead.
called the Arrowhead.
A spearhead. Pointy bird. Pointy birds. Never see him carrying the extra
No,
rockets.
you do
That's
not.
true.
He's like Rambo. All of a sudden, he's got an M60.
By
Yeah.
the way, if ever Jon Favreau put his stamp on it,
See, I thought that as
Oh,
well.
this Iron Man-esque.
Yeah, the
I-
Iron Man. Yeah,
I would agree with Paul. It's totally set up for
it
him
feels like
to
it's
get Slave
gonna
One.
be-
100%.
I
100%.
wonder if they're going to kill off Boba Fett though.
No, they wouldn't kill him off. I think
Well, how did he get the ship?
he'll retire. He'll retire in some way and say, "Look,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
too old for this shit, lethal weapon style.
But the thing is, he's only
You
41.
take my ship."
I know,
He's
But
not
I think
that old.
but they start to break down though, do they not? Oh no, but he's one of
Especially,
the
especially been
originals.
eaten. Especially if you've been eaten by a sarlacc.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
know.
I guess he probably is too old for it. He just wants the armor back. But why would you want the armor if you're going to retire? I guess it's your armor.
He just
So
looks
cool,
amazing.
this bit. He's in his ship.
Those Dark Troopers are just—is it Dark Troopers he calls them, or does he call them Death Troopers?
Wait a
Dark
minute.
Troopers. I think they are Dark Troopers.
Troopers.
What were the ones that were in Rogue One? The tall, skinny ones. Paul,
Troopers.
help us out here.
Those were Death Troopers.
Eh?
Those were Death
Troopers, man.
Aye.
Yeah.
And these are Dark Troopers.
Yeah.
Super duper troopers.
A Super Trooper
Spice
is a
Stream.
spotlight, isn't it?
It's an abyssal.
this isn't a spice stream. Is that what he says?
It says this isn't a spice stream, as if it's some sort of spice is some sort of drug.
Well, I think it is.
Spice mines are Kessel.
It's the same as Melange in June, which we'll all find out when we're watching HBO on Christmas Day.
Well, Warner Brothers didn't tell all the Legendary and all those people that they were going to do that. And
They didn't?
Now Legendary are going to take them to court, I think.
Oh, really?
Because Legendary have pumped a lot of money into these movies.
Is Legendary not
it's not
Warner's now, though?
It's not looking great for Warner Brothers. No.
Also, I mean, what does it matter if Warner's has paid them for it?
No, it's because they just went ahead and never had a meeting with them all, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So they're like, wait a minute here.
They
We were
weren't
expecting this to be three. And yeah, well, they were expecting it to be 3 movies, and they're like, wait a minute, is it going to harm the film by bringing the first one out on streaming and then the next 2 out in cinema? Things like that. There's politics involved. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Mm-hmm. Nice bit of Beskar.
Yeah.
I wonder when Mando's going to take his helmet off as well. I kind of expected him to have his helmet off.
I'm glad he doesn't do it all the time. I'm glad it's the majority, like 95, maybe even 99%. He's got.
Me too. Dark Troopers in this are from the same as Dark Forces. Yeah. I heard that. I never played that game actually.
I didn't. I played the first one, but I never played the second one.
Not quite. Our deal is not complete.
Paul, did you get the VR game? The last Squadrons game?
I love the fact they're making this pact.
Yeah.
And it's just like, we're in your debt. Now we're just going to team up for the last couple episodes. That's what you should have just said. All right.
Magnificent
He's getting a
Seven
squad together. He's getting a squad
Seven
together.
Samurai. Oh, the V8 sound. Oh,
It's cool. So cool.
Tears in his eyes, I guess. Look at that.
He's getting that ship.
I'm getting
100%.
100%.
He's getting that ship.
I want one of those coins.
I know. It's a sheriff's badge, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it is. It's the old tin badge in the West.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got that, Paul. Although I'm not fond of the colour of space in it, but anyway, you know me.
Is it purple and violet and pink?
Yeah, it's not dark enough.
Nebulous, Jody. Nebulous. It's also
Paul's going to bring it
as well. Is if you have spaces being black, it's very difficult to see where you are, and it's very difficult to navigate 3D space when it's just space. So you need something there.
I know. It looks pretty. I thought it was you that's playing it, Paul. Red Dead.
Also,
that's cool. That's cool.
That's brilliant. After the episode, but it just kept getting better and better and better and better all through the episode.
I know.
Do you not think every single episode you're like, right, that's my favourite episode? Oh no, wait a minute, this is my favourite episode. Oh no, wait a minute, this is my favourite episode. No, this is definitely my favourite episode. I love this.
Well, last week's episode made me watch a classic, so that's not too bad.
Yeah. Oh man, I love this bit.
But he's just wailing on them.
Because he's so tiny.
Just leave it.
I know.
He chokes them out as well. He's like
playing with him. Kind of shows you how nasty Gideon is as well. That he's willing to watch this.
Let his guys.
His own men.
Mm-hmm. One of them hobbled off. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, the other guy comes up
with his hands between his legs as if he's been crushing the balls.
I wonder if it feels like somebody's like ripping your
A wee
guts
force,
when
or
you're.
a Yoda ball crush.
Pardon?
Nobody wants a force ball crush.
Also, don't be threatening my pal with a dark saber.
I know.
Put your eye out. That's what Grogu's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice wee throwback in it.
Yeah,
It's the same stun that stunned
same
Leia.
stun gun as well.
Princess Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's yeah, very cool, man.
Wee baby shackles.
Yeah, I know. Only the Empire would have baby shackles, eh?
I know. Shackles for everyone. Predictions for Jedi's turning up. Could be.
You mean Ben Kenobi? He's dead.
Do you know what I
He
heard?
died like 10 years ago in this
right.
storyline.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It would have to be a Force Ghost.
Force Ghost.
If it was.
Yeah.
If it was.
By the way, Rodriguez apparently was a last minute to come and do this. I don't know what I just read.
Oh, was it?
Briefly, that he joined it last minute. I don't know who was meant to do it, but
Deborah Chow, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. Just read it.
I think. No, it's not. It's Rick. Oh god, I can never pronounce his last name. Sorry, Famayuka. Yuma.
Was it?
Famayuma, the guy that did the prisoner episode last time.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which
did he direct any of them this time? Did he do any of them this time?
I don't know.
No, not so far. Not so far. Yeah.
Well, although to be fair, Paul, they've never officially said where this lies in the.
No, it's post Return.
If you're a Star Wars, if you're a Star Wars fan, you kind of.
It's 9 years.
Guess.
No, you see.
The
Second...
They've mentioned the second. They've mentioned the second Death Star blown up. But they've never said whether it's a year after, 2 years after, 10 years after. Yeah. They've not said it in the show. The only time they've kind of referenced it was
the Marshal.
The Marshal when he had the kickback.
I think you can take it for granted. There's not much time lapsed between the second Death Star blowing up because they watched it live, and then how long is it going to take him to become a Marshal of that?
It's exactly 9. This takes place exactly 9 years after the Battle of Yavin, and I can prove it.
Oh, 9 years? I thought it was 6.
No.
There you go. I had no idea.
There you go.
You can prove it.
Yep. Just there.
9 years after Yavin.
It says Razor Crest, blah, 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 destroyed 9 years after the Battle of Yavin and Tython. So there you go.
All right, but it never says it in the show. That's what my point.
Okay.
But Sloan's right.
That's what it says there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It says it right there.
But
so then what's that?
4
years after? Is that 4 years after Return of the Jedi? What's the time between A New Hope?
Season 2 is 9 years. 9 years after. What's 9 years after?
Season 2 is 9 years after, so it was season 1 would have been.
The Battle of Yavin, as in the Battle of Yavin, was in season 1. Episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's 9 years after that.
That's what it's all. The whole timeline revolves around the Battle of Yavin.
That's right.
So
yeah.
I think you might be right because it's 6. I think it's 6 years after the Death Star gets blown up.
The second Death Star.
Yes, the second Death Star. Yeah, the Battle of Endor. Yeah. I think it's 6 years after that, which would mean.
But it's never mentioned in the show.
Okay, it might not be mentioned in the show, but it has been mentioned outside the show when people have been talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know.
That was a brilliant episode.
That was a fantastic.
I know.
Episode. It was really good.
And the shortest episode so far.
I did honestly feel at the time it was going too quick, not because it was just a half an hour episode, but I just felt I'm going to have to pause this for a second to make it like there was too much happening. It just
I know. I mean, I've said it before, but they cram so much stuff in, and the pace is really good.
I'm not saying too much in a negative way. I'm saying it was just amazing, perfect.
Oh, totally, absolutely. It was one of the most perfect episodes. But I think, they started off great, and then they've really ramped up these past episodes. I think these last 3, and then obviously we've got the 2 finale shows to go.
What is going to happen?
I don't know I know it's so unpredictable, and I wonder if there'll be longer episodes as well.
I reckon they will be, because the season finale for season 1 was about an hour. I'm sure, wasn't it? Yeah, no fillers.
Absolutely, 100% no filler.
Did you feel there were fillers last season? What were the?
I think the gunslinger was weak, but apart from that, I still liked it though.
Aye. But I know what you're saying, Paul.
Aye, definitely.
I know what you're saying.
I think this season's been superior to last season, definitely. And I loved last season.
I know, yeah.
But this one's been very consistent and very good.
Okay,
and epic looking, movie looking. Right, okay, here we go, Sloan.
I don't know if you can see this, and maybe it's garbage, but anyway, this is Disney Plus share.
Probably 2 rocks.
I mean, it could be. Who knows? But see, you look in the hinge, the second from the left slat. Just
what do you call me?
There's 2 little outcrops, and when you look at it earlier, there's only 1. But when you look back from when he says Fennec, Fennec has got it trained on your little friend up there. When it cuts back to this bit, there's 2 on there. So I don't know if it's like an artifact of this was just like a long shot, and that's Din Djarin up there, but
I think you're.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's 2.
Try to look at a face in the.
Aye, and it's only on it for a split second. They didn't want us to see that.
Yeah.
Nah. Let me just zoom in.
Do you remember when Last Jedi first came out and they had the trailer and they showed her, on the island kind of thing, and she was like, and there was a shape at the top of the rock and it looked like Yoda, as if he was standing at the top of the rock. Remember that? It wasn't him.
Okay, so I've blown it up a bit. I've blown it up a wee bit. So let me just share my screen. So that's Baby Yoda on the dark blob on the right hand side, and then there's a figure on the left hand side.
All right.
I'm just saying. I mean, it could be. It might not be, but it could be. Possibly.
I don't know. What was I going to say? So, does anyone know when they filmed this season? Was it lockdown or what? I'm sure. Well, I think the main reason we got season 2 so quick over here is because we waited a lot longer for season 1. Because North America got Disney Plus
November,
2 or 3 months before we got it over here.
Probably
even longer.
5 months, because it was November-ish time we got it. It was like third.
Aye, and you guys had watched it all. So while they were doing that, I didn't realize they were so far ahead with season 2 filming. But I think the back end of season 2 was filmed in lockdown.
Possibly.
They filmed it back to back with season 1.
Oh, did they?
So they did. Aye.
What are you saying?
They started filming back to back.
Right. Okay.
Season 1. So that's why. So I think they must have filmed a lot of stuff before lockdown happened.
Aye, but some of this, I'm almost certain it was filmed during lockdown. So, do you know what I was going to ask you? Is what storylines have they started that need finished off apart from Grogu being kidnapped? You know, I can think of. They're talking about another Jedi coming into it. That's still got to be dealt with.
Maybe.
At some point, the Mandalorian needs a new ship.
Mm-hmm.
They need to resolve that.
Yeah, they need to resolve the Mandalorian new ship. They need to bring Luke Skywalker into it because he's got to start his new Jedi Academy.
I read those books,
which is now online because of the pandemic.
Well, I suppose the main one that is the thread through this is the cloning thing, and Thrawn as well. But the cloning facility and where that's going to lead, and now they've got Grogu. You know,
they can push
they're going to extract stuff from him, midichlorians or whatever.
So in the 2 episodes,
counts.
Was that Snoke's in a jar then?
Snoke's in a jar.
Look like Snoke. I'll tell you what, that's the new Christmas. All the kids want a Snoke in a jar.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, it's like a piece. You put a little one in there and then it grows into a Snoke.
But the thing is, though, Snoke's not. Snoke.
I
might sound controversial, right? Snoke's not really an interesting character.
No, he's not.
So it's like no one's really going to get excited. Oh, it's Snoke's in a jar. You're going to go, all right. They're going to have something else.
Well, he was interesting until Rian Johnson killed him in bloody Last Jedi. Anyway.
So I don't think it'll be Snoke's in a jar. It'll be something else. The M word. The M count.
That's why they've not said midichlorians. They've said the M count.
Don't use the word. If you keep using the word,
I know we don't say it on here. You can swear, but you cannot say the M word.
Just make it the 4.
Let's say the M count then.
The M count.
M people brings a whole new meaning to that band.
We'll call them Snokes in a jar, but we hope it's not Snokes in a jar. We hope it's something else we've not thought of.
Well, I think they've got to kind of tie things in, and it kind of makes things right in the movies as well if they do that.
Do you know what I'd quite like it?
As if it was meant to be.
There was a book. There was a book. I think it was called Death Troopers, and it was just there was a zombie infection on one of the Star Destroyers, and Han Solo and Chewie were involved, and I'm just I don't know. It won't be that, but it's a good story. But
it'd be good if they did bring things like that in. You know,
I know
ideas, even not necessarily the full graphic novel or whatever, but bring ideas from the comic books and things like that, and the novels.
So all these guys in a jar,
bringing in Thrawn.
Yeah. All these guys in a jar are going to have some kind of force capability.
You think?
Of some sort.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point. That's why I think it's going to be Snoke. Yeah.
You think? But the thing is, if they bring in Thrawn, was he not supposed to be taken over as the big bad from the Emperor?
I don't know. I never read the Thrawn.
He was dead, wasn't he? By the time Thrawn came on board,
I thought he was more Tarkin. Was he not?
Aye.
No, he's better than Tarkin. He's a grand.
He's above Tarkin.
Because you get your Grand Moff and your Grand Admiral.
Here we go again.
Get your eliminated chart out again.
Is your sub lieutenant.
Then you get your granddad.
Then you get your Grand Moff.
He's right up there. Then you get your grandma. Then you get your great grandma. Then you get your great granddad.
Yeah.
So I think Boba Fett's going to be in it for the rest of the season.
I hope so.
Do you?
I would have thought.
Honestly, I think
Bill Burr at the end as well.
Magnificent Seven.
Mm-hmm. Aye, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's a gunslinger, that's possibly one of the biggest cowboy stories, Western stories there is. So
yeah, and he's going to bring Bill Burr out of prison.
Yeah,
and
the band back together again.
Cara Dune, Grief Karga, Boba.
I think the Marshal will come back.
Oh, Finnick.
Probably.
There'll be a few people there.
Yeah.
So look forward to that.
Bill Burr's character, whatever he was.
Mayweather. I'm assuming that somebody's going to have to, bite the big one.
Aye, for sure.
One of the big characters.
That's what.
No, Darth Maul is not still alive. He died 14 years before the Battle of Yavin, and I don't know why I know this. Please help me.
Obi-Wan killed him on Tatooine.
Yeah.
No, he did come back.
He did. No, but he's dead now. He's dead.
He came back.
14
came
years
back in Solo.
Yavin.
But Solo's before Yavin.
Yeah.
And Obi-Wan killed him in the desert. And
So 20 years
Rebels,
before Star Wars, something like that.
When did Obi-Wan killed Maul in the desert?
Yeah,
you just said
in Rebels. Yeah, pre Yavin.
Right. Okay. Oh well.
Pre New Hope. Aye. He tracked him down.
Okay.
Darth Maul tracked him down.
All right. Oh well, I won't watch that episode then.
Oh, sorry. It's not worth it. The duel is not long.
Right. Okay.
Spoil it even more, haven't I? Take. Yeah, it's quite underwhelming. Because you think, oh, this is also very good.
Okay, apparently I remembered wrong. He died the year of the Battle of Yavin, but he's dead anyway. So it doesn't
He's dead.
He's dead. He's gone.
He's
He
dead.
died at least 10 years ago.
He
dead.
Pan breed.
Your spider legs and get to Yavin.
Oh, he had proper legs at that point.
I know. But the weird thing is that his brother just like mucking about with him. He goes, I'll get you a set of legs. And he got him the spider legs, and he's like, just keep that. It's fine.
Yeah,
and then,
he's like,
and then eventually he gave him 2 legs.
Why start off with spider legs?
I don't know. Would they not be more complicated to...
Why not just get normal? If I said to you, go out and get me a set of legs, right, I've got 2 legs, and you come back with like 6 legs.
You go, but what are we going to do with these?
Sloan, I've got 2 bloody legs. What am I wanting with an extra 4 legs?
You can climb up walls with these, Jody.
Well, can I? Oh, well, okay then. I'll take them.
Probably.
That's it.
I'll bolt them together and we'll find out. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as what's his face, Darth Sidious. He didn't want Darth Vader to be comfortable, so he gave him the worst, crappiest suit ever that itched.
See when you know,
because he didn't want him to. He wanted to use his force powers so that he didn't become as powerful as he did. That was his reasoning.
See in episode 3 when he becomes Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker gets longer legs.
He's like one of
his legs.
Does he?
Yeah, because he's 7'2". Dave Prowse and Anakin Skywalker's not that tall. He's 6 foot something.
Okay.
So he actually gets longer legs.
Oh no!
Long,
when he gets
slender, probably wears suspenders.
Yeah. Well, that's why he does that like weird walk. And he goes,
lovely long slender legs. And he's kind of boots and all that.
He's going to look like the kid from Sid's.
Don't shoot the messenger.
What?
Have you
legs?
Have you ever read The Rise of Darth Vader?
I've seen the comic. I've read the comic Vader Down.
No, it's the book. It's the prequel to it's a sequel to Revenge of the Sith, and it just tells you about how he hates being in the suit, all the itchiness, all the catheter that he's got, the food he's got to eat, the respirator that's keeping him alive, all that stuff, and how whenever he gets a chance, he's got to just take the suit off. It's quite interesting actually.
Because he spends most of his time in the back 2 tank. On Mustafar, which is why would you choose Mustafar? Like the site of your doom. Like why would you choose that to be?
That's where he's got his castle, though, isn't it?
Yeah, on a big lava waterfall thing.
Vader's
why would
castle.
you choose that?
It must be the dark side of all about pain and suffering.
Opus Dei. Oh.
OPD.
OPD. Opideus? OPD. What are they called again?
OPD.
Flagellate themselves. He was in.
Oh yeah, them.
Played by Paul Bettany.
Oh yeah. The the creepy guys that with the big tall hats that greet what do you call them?
You talk about Rogue One, Jyn Erso.
Talking the balls. You better believe it.
Need more than that.
I think Talking the Balls come on first. They're supporting Snoke's in a jar.
Yeah.
It's a double headliner.
Headline
at the Barras.
Snoke's in a jar.
Aye.
Plus
Talking the Balls.
Featuring
I
Talking the
love
Balls.
their early stuff. Not so keen the new stuff.
Nah, no, I'm going anyway.
Are you?
Lockdown finishes, I'm going,
We've got a DJ on there, DJ Death Star Jam.
All right, aye.
Yeah.
Right, aye.
Is that right? Aye.
Is that right? Aye.
Is that right? Aye. Is that right, big man?
Just to rub salt into the wound. So the tragedy came out on December 4th, and December 5th. This was in my Lego Star Wars Advent calendar.
Yes, I was telling Faith about that tonight. That they seem to have done things like that. When they release something the next day, you'll get it in your Advent calendar.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ridiculous.
Nice.
Ridiculous. Always ridiculous.
Love it.
Anyway. All right. Well, I think we'll end it there. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Sorry, James, you hidden behind.
That's all right. It's just Grogu you're cutting off here.
I don't want to cut Grogu off. Smash the like button and share. That really helps the channel out, and we do appreciate that. Thank you very much for sharing on the social media, Twitter, Facebook, Mastodon, whatever you want to do. And if you haven't already, if you wouldn't mind clicking the old subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will get timely reminders of when we post up our next video. It's okay, folks. He is 50, so it's also alcohol free as well. But yeah, that's us for now.
Cool.
Catch you in the next episode of Mando for Show next Thursday, and we have a podcast. So see you guys then. Bye.
See ya.